I'm out walking the dog in the residential complex when a message suddenly pops up in the owner's group chat. It's from the group admin, retired Uncle Lou. Xiaozhong, the access control system for our building has been broken for half a year. The property management won't fix it. As longtime resident, shouldn't we pool some money to get it repaired? I have to manually wrench the iron door open every time I come and go, which is really inconvenient. So I casually replied, it really should be fixed. Uncle Lou, please take the lead in organizing it. I'm on board. The next second, a contractor's quote gets tossed into the chat. Xiaozhong really has high awareness. Since you agree, please cover these 30,000 yuan in repair costs. You drive a big Mercedes anyway. This bit of money is nothing for you. I'll have a good deeds commendation plaque put up for you at the entrance. Looking at the screen, I give a cold laugh and immediately dial a number. Brother, that Vice President Liu at your company, his father is trying to shake me down. Looking at that quote on my phone screen, I even wonder if I'm seeing things. 30,000 yuan. And explicitly naming me to pay it all by myself. Holding my phone, I let out an angry laugh. Uncle Lou, did you send this to the wrong person? A collective fund to fix the door? Shouldn't the cost be split evenly? How did it become me covering the whole thing? Half a minute later, Uncle Lou replies, Xiaozhong, that's not a nice thing to say. What kind of people live in our building? Either retired folks living on fixed pensions or working still paying off mortgages. Everyone's struggling to get by. Look at you. Driving a big Mercedes, living in the only duplex penthouse in the whole complex. 30,000 is a fortune to us, but to you, it's just the cost of a meal, right? If you have the means, you should take on more social responsibility. This line of reasoning strikes me as utterly absurd and ridiculous. I type back. Uncle Lou, first of all, this is the property management's responsibility. They collect fees, they should handle it. Even if the property management won't, and we need to pool funds, it should be split evenly per household. No one's money grows on trees. Uncle Lou doesn't reply. Instead, a few of the aunties chime in. Auntie Wongo, Xiaozhong, you're so stingy. Last time I saw you buy your mother that wheelchair, it cost tens of thousands, didn't it? What's wrong with doing a good deed for your neighbors? Uncle Lee, exactly, the richer they are, the tighter they get. No sense of civic duty at all. Uncle Lou finally speaks up again slowly. Xiaozhong, you're lacking vision here. Wealth without virtue won't do. Everyone's watching. Always leave a path for reconciliation. You might need to cross paths again later. You don't want people in this complex pointing fingers behind your back in the future, do you? This is blatant moral blackmail and a threat. I'm a low-key person. Aside from the Mercedes G-Class my brother gave me, which is impossible to hide, I usually wear cheap t-shirts and eat at street stalls, just trying to live a quiet life with my mom. Never thought that keeping a low profile would make me look like an easy target in their eyes. I typed directly into the group. I didn't agree. Whoever proposed it should pay. I refuse any form of moral blackmail. After sending it, I immediately mute the group notifications. I thought that was the end of it. After all, we live in a society governed by law. It's not like they can just take the money by force, right? Turns out I underestimated how low these people could go. That night, just as I'm about to go to sleep, I suddenly hear rustling noises outside my door. I look through the peephole. The motion sensor light in the hallway flickers on and off. Uncle Lou is standing at my doorway with two men in security guard uniform, pointing and gesturing. He's muttering curses. What does he think he is, driving a piece of crap car and putting on airs? If this door doesn't get fixed, I'll just say that Zhang guy on the top floor is blocking the repairs. Let's see who gives him the time of day then. The security guard beside him actually agrees. Director Liu is right. People like that need to be taught a lesson. I yank the door open. The three outside are clearly startled, not expecting me to open the door suddenly. Oh, still awake? Uncle Liu quickly regains his composure, his wrinkled face stretching into an insincere, thin-lipped smile. Perfect timing since you're out. Are you paying up or not? The repair crew is about to start work. I stare at him. And if I don't? Uncle Liu puts his hands behind his back, leans forward slightly, and lowers his voice. Xiaozhang, your mother isn't in good health, has to go in and out in a wheelchair, right? If that door doesn't get fixed, and one day it breaks completely, trapping your mother outside unable to get in, or inside unable to get out, even if she just trips and gets hurt, that wouldn't be good. My gaze turns icy in an instant. Threatening my mother? Lu Daju, is that extortion, or is it intimidation? Uncle Liu gives a hearty laugh, turns to the security guard, and says, Listen to that. Listen. Rich people really know the law. Intimidation. I'm just giving a friendly reminder. Since you don't know what's good for you, we'll see about that. He grinds a cigarette, but on the floor with his heel, and strides off. I didn't expect their retaliation to come so fast, or be so dirty. The next morning, as I'm about to leave for work, the moment I push open my door, a wave of foul stench hits me. In front of my door, where the hallway was once clean, now stands a small mountain of garbage. Watermelon rinds, leftover food, used diapers, even some unidentified black filth. Soupy liquids have spilled all over the floor. On the wall, scrawled in crooked red paint, are the words, Wealthy without virtue. Get out of our complex. I'm shaking with anger. This isn't just disgusting, it's an insult. I take photos with my phone as evidence, then turn and head downstairs to the property management office. When I get downstairs, I see something that makes me even more furious. My car's hood ornament has had a used sanitary pad glued to it with super glue. The windshield is smeared with thick phlegm and wads of chewed gum. A few neighbors passing by point and whisper, covering their mouths to hide their giggles. I see Uncle Liu sitting at the entrance of the mahjong parlor not far away, holding a tea mug, chatting animatedly with a few old ladies, spittle flying. Seeing me approach, he deliberately raises his voice. Oh, some people just don't know how to accumulate good karma. See? Retribution. That's what they call the wheel of justice turns. I walk straight up to him, barely containing my rage. Lu Daju, this was your doing, wasn't it? Uncle Liu doesn't even lift his eyelids, leisurely blowing on the tea leaves in his mug. Xiaozheng, you can eat the wrong food, but you can't say the wrong words. Do you have proof? Without proof, it's slander. Besides, if everyone uses your doorway as a dump, it shows people have a problem with you. You should reflect on yourself, figure out why you're so disliked. Auntie Wong beside him chimes in, exactly. If you just paid up willingly, would people treat you like this? Frankly, you're just too selfish. This talent for twisting black into white leaves me speechless. I turn and head to the property management office. Property manager Zhao is sitting behind his desk, playing on his phone. Manager Zhao, my doorway has been piled with garbage. My car's been vandalized. I need to see the surveillance footage. Manager Zhao doesn't even look up, replying lazily. Surveillance? Bad luck. There was a thunderstorm yesterday, the system's down, getting repaired. Yesterday was perfectly sunny. What thunderstorm? I slapped my hand on the desk. Do you think I'm blind? It was sunny yesterday. Manager Zhao finally looks up, his face full of impatience. If I say it's broken, it's broken. Mr. Zhang, don't take your temper out on me here. Director Liu told me all about it. You're the one not cooperating with the community improvement project. The eyes of the masses are sharp. If you'd maintained good relations with your neighbors, none of this would have happened. I can't take it anymore and snap. So not only is the property management doing nothing, you're also taking sides? Manager Zhao gives a cold laugh, stands up, and walks over to me. Zhang Wei, don't push your luck. Do you even know who Director Liu is? His son is General Manager Liu of Tianxin Group. He's the overall person in charge of property management for our entire district. Whether I keep my job as manager depends on a single word from him. You with your Mercedes, you're just a nouveau riche at best. He has real power. If you know what's good for you, pay the money obediently and apologize to Director Liu. Otherwise, this is just the beginning. Tianxin Group? General Manager Liu? I almost fail to keep a straight face. Tianxin Group, that's the company my brother founded. The whole group is named Zha. How have I never heard of a General Manager Liu with that much clout? Looking at Manager Zhao's sycophantic, power-tripping face, I suddenly feel this whole situation has become interesting. So there's a big umbrella providing cover. No wonder they're so brazen. All right, the surveillance is broken. You won't do anything? Why not? I hope you won't regret this later. Manager Zhao scoffs, sits back down, and goes back to his phone. Don't let the door hit you on the way out. I'll remember this debt. But I didn't expect their limits to be even lower than I imagined. Not daring to come at me directly, they turned their sights on my mother.